back to my YouTube channel once again. I'm Eliza, and today we are going to discuss about conversion of fractions to decimals and vice versa. That is conversion of decimals to fractions as well. So I'm going to get started with the conversion of fraction to decimal. For example, we have a fraction 2 over 10. How am I going to convert that to a decimal? So what do? I write the number which I have in the numerator. Then I look at the number of zeros which I have in the denominator. So it has to be a 10, or it has to be 100, or it has to be a 1000. It should move on like that. So I have a 10 with a 0 over here, just one 0. So what should I do? Think yourself as a bunny, that you have turned into a bunny. Okay, that's the easiest way to do it. So the number of zeros is equal to the number of hops the bunny gives. So there is 1 0. The bunny is going to hop just by one place, and he's going to land right here. So the decimal is going to land right here. So the answer is 0.2. That means the fraction 2 over 10 is equal to the decimal 0.2. Or you can also say it 0.2. When there is no number in front of a decimal, we can write a 0 in front of it. So the answer is going to be 0.2 or 0.2, anything. So I'm going back to the next part. What shall the next part be? Well, I am going to write 2 over 100. Right? So that is a fraction which I'm going to convert to a decimal. So it would be 2. There are 2 zeros over here. So I have turned into a bunny. And I'm going to hop by how many places? 2 places. 1 and 2. And I land right here. What is happening, or what is going to happen to this place right in between the decimal and the 2? We are going to fill that up with the 0. So my final answer is 0.02. Or I can put a 0 over here. So my final answer is 0.02, or you can either call it 0.02. That is how the conversion of fraction to decimal works. Well, I'm going to discuss another question with you so that you know all types of conversions. You have a fraction 2 over 5, and they have asked you to convert this fraction to a decimal. How would you do that? We can only convert a fraction to a decimal when we have 10, 100, 1000, 10,000 and things like that in the denominator. So the first thing that should come to my mind is, how should I convert this 5 to either a 10 or to a 100? If I multiply this 5 with a 2, that shall be converted to a 10. But what happens to the numerator? I cannot change the value of the question. 2 by 5 cannot be changed to 2 over 10. So I need to keep the question unchanged. In order to do that, I also multiply a 2 with the numerator. So 2 over 2 is equal to 1, and 2 over 5 times 1 is equal to 2 over 5. That remains the question unchanged. That keeps the question unchanged. So now I can proceed with the sum. 2 over 5 times 2 over 2. So I have 2 times 2 is equal to 4, and 5 times 2 is equal to 10. And that would be, you see that there is only 1 0 at the denominator. So I write a 4, and there is 1 0. So I just hop by one place and my answer would be 0.4, or it could also be 0.4. That is what my final answer is in conversion of 2/5 to the decimal, right? Now, let's move on to the next part. The next part would be conversion of decimals to fraction. Okay, so I'm going to drag this up right here. Conversion of decimals to fractions. Well, let me just keep it here. Okay, I'm going to type in real quick. Okay, so it would be decimal to fractions. Now, how does that work? Well, I have a question, 0.24. Okay, what I'm going to do in that case, I'm going to write a 24 as the numerator. What shall be the denominator? This decimal is considered as 1. How many numbers do we have on the right side of the decimal place? We have 2 numbers, 2 digits. So it shall be 2 zeros. Whatever number is there, you write that number as the numerator. Then this decimal point, it counts as 1 for the denominator. The number of digits that you have after the decimal, it's 2 digits over here. So we are going to put 2 zeros in the denominator. So your final answer in conversion of decimal to fractions would be 24 over 100. I'm going to give you another example. So the next example which I have for you is, we have a number 25.34. So what should the fraction be? We have the decimal part of it. What should the fraction be? Whatever number we have over here, 25.34, the numbers are 2, 5, 3, 4. Over. Look at the decimal. So that should be a 1. The number of digits which are after the decimal places on the right side. I repeat myself, the number of digits which are there after the decimal places on the right side, we are supposed to write down those number of zeros. So I write 2 zeros over here. So my final answer in fraction would be 2534 over 100. So that is the answer in fraction, right? If you have any queries related to the conversion of decimal to fraction or fraction to decimal, you can always drop your questions in the comment section and I shall be pleased to reply you back. Thank you so much for watching my video and for your support. I wish you good luck and good day. Bye-bye.